What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Before we get into today's first live FUT Champs game, we're going to claim our FUT Champs rewards, going to get shafted in our Elite 3 rewards, we're going to complain about it, and then we're going to get into our first game of the day. Of course, we did get Elite 3 this weekend, which I'm happy with, but I'm sad with at the same time, you know. Went from 25-5 and just bottled a really good weekend. Hopefully this weekend, I think I said in one of the videos, all I really want to do is get to Elite 3 with games to spare. I want to stop hitting it on that last game, and last weekend league that got us these rewards should never, ever, ever have been a scenario where I got to Elite 3 on the last game. You know, I needed to win 4 of my final 10, and then I needed to win 3 of my final 4. That's how bad it was for me. It was shocking. However, we managed to clutch out. There is a sick team of the week in packs. There's a lot of really good players to pull. Higuain, 370k. Batshuayi, 90k. Mkhitaryan, 350k. Rambo, 40k. Salah, 550k. Ake, 120k. Hummels, 300k. Tellez, 50k. Walcott, 150k. We've got such a good chance this week to pick up a big player to boost that coin total and maybe change the team a little bit this weekend league. We're going to start with our 100k pack. We got one to watch. Let's go. Come on, be one of the big ones. Spanish. I don't know who that is. Wait. It's Diego Costa. That's sick. That's really sick. That's really, really, really sick. Diego Costa has just made me a very happy man. How much is he selling for right now? 85,000 coins. Oh, not only will I be happy with this, I'm going to hold on to this card for a while because he will play for Atletico Madrid and he's already been an inform as well. Let's go. That's a big pack. That is a really big pack. I am delighted with that. That is one of the best 100k packs I've had. I know that inform isn't worth much, but it's an inform. It's a special card. Chiesa there, the Fiorentina guy. Probably like a 15k player. Yeah, as expected, like a 15k player. But that is a phenomenal pack. It's not a bad card. Little low on finishing, little low on composure. Everything else is pretty decent. Is he 4-4? He's 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill wins. That's not a horrendous card. It's not like it's not insane, but I'm super happy with this Costa. He's already been banging in goals for Atletico Madrid. Let me quickly grab up his Diego Costa, his stats since he's been back at Atletico Madrid. He has scored, since the return, 3 goals in his first 4 games. So he is firing on all cylinders. And I'm going to hang on to this card. At 85k, not amazing. But if he gets a 1, a 2, a 3 in form, oh yes, this is a very, very, very nice addition to my my unit. We also get an 84, an 83 and a bunch of 82s there. I am super, super happy with that 100k pack. I couldn't have asked for much more than that. Now we've got the Team of the Week pack. I don't expect anything out of these Team of the Week packs because it's just never really been overly nice to me. But if we could get a Mkhitaryan, Salah or Higuain, I'd be super chuffed. And we're going to get Belgian strike Batshuayi. Hey, that's not bad either. That's one of the better ones that we could have got from the low end guys. Batshuayi currently going for around 90,000 coins, I believe. 70,000 coins. He's obviously dipped a lot right now because packs have just been opened, reward packs have been opened, but that, guys, is a very, very good start. If there could be a Tellez, an Ake, or a Walcott in here as well, I would be super stoked. Batshuayi is a very nice card to pick up to start things off with, and we also get... We did get another 84, just not a good one. Batshuayi's alright as well. 6'1", 4-star weak foot, really good stats. A little low on stamina. You whack a hunter card on him, 95 sprint speed, 96 acceleration, 99s across the shooting. His agility and balance are okay. His ball control and reactions are good. His composure is very decent. Strength and jumping are good, just low stamina. I don't know if I'm going to sell him right away. I might hold on to him for a little while. We get this Lopez card as well, 81 rated. It's okay. And then Illaramendi, just low on pace. Medium high is good. Defensive stats are good. Passing stats are good. Like, he's just too slow. You know, he's just too slow. But Illaramendi is worth about 25,000 coins right now, I do believe. Yeah, about 25k. Batshuayi about 70k at the moment, but he'll go back up like because rewards are out, obviously forcing the price down. With the Diego Costa, the informs, the 100k pack, the coins, the Batshuayi, that Elite 3 run probably netted us around 300 to 350,000 coins, depending on when I sell these players. I'm absolutely delighted with that, guys. I honestly am absolutely blown away by that. I did not expect anything as good as that. So guys, this is going to be the end of the rewards. I'm going to see about changing my team up. I probably won't, but I might do. We'll have to wait and see. But let's go and get into a game. Right guys, our first opponent of this weekend league has got a 4-1-2-1-2 184 team. That's actually a very nice team. I'm nervous for this weekend league. I don't know why. I don't know what's got into me this week. I was playing good FIFA last weekend and then we bottled it on the Monday. I don't know if I'm ready. I honestly don't know if I'm ready for this. I've been thinking long and hard about the future of this series and the future of me in Foot Champs, and it's so hard. It's so hard because there's so much I want from this game that I don't have from this game, that we don't have from this game. But before we get into that, whilst we wait here, let me read. Dino says, Net, by saying you may stop with the micromanaging of your finances, I would presume that's bronze pack method and other time-consuming methods, and instead of bulk buying and investing in rewards, you'll have more time to play games. How about going back to squad battles? You'll have more time to play the games. Top 100 rewards and coins will help maintain your balance. As we're putting the fun aspect back into the game, you could use squad battles like DKT, where you could use fun teams or trying out new players. Just a thought. Obviously, squad battles can be boring. Good luck in the weekend league. I've been talking to AA and to Nick separately about several different things within the Road to Glories and within FIFA recently. And one thing that I want to point out is that Nick, this is no slight on Nick, and I'm sure Nick would agree and say the same thing, but Nick doesn't perform spectacularly in Foot Champs. And I don't necessarily think that's because he's a bad player, because I actually don't think he's a bad player. I think he's a very good player. I think on his day, when he plays his best FIFA, I believe he has Elite 1 potential on a week-to-week basis. But much like me, he suffers in the sense that he's hard to keep his emotions. You know, he's an emotional person. He lets them get the better of him. Again, that's no slight on him, because that's much like me. But he's hard to keep his emotions in check, and it allows him to impact his gameplay. On top of that, he plays, all of his games on stream, which has a negative kind of impact on his gameplay, and that's a really clean goal. He plays all his games in a 2-day period. He plays just Fridays and Saturdays because he takes Sundays off for his family, and getting FIFA tired and getting even more stress and stuff, it has an impact on his gameplay. With that being said, the fact that Nick has finished continuously worse than me in Foot Champs, and again, I don't mean to sound like a dick if that's the case, this has a point, he still has a much better club than me. If Nick sells all of his big cards, forget the riffraff and the excess and the extras, if Nick sells all of his big cards, he'll have about 8 to 9 million coins. If I sell all of my big cards, again, let's take out the riffraff and such. If I sell all of my big cards, I'll have about 5 to 6 million coins. So, considering he's played less Foot Champs than me, got much worse results than me, and that includes squad battles as well, during those times where I was getting top 100 in squad battles, he has got a club that is considerably greater than mine. And I feel like, what's the point... Oh, Ronaldo's in there. What's the point of wasting time, lots of time, on Foot Champs when I could do other things? And it's funny that Dino says about squad battles again, because I was saying to Nick last night, I'm very, very tempted, and I've said this before, and what I need to do is I need to go and figure out in my own head if playing squad battles again is going to be worth it for time efficiency and for the series, right? Because obviously entertainment is paramount. Entertainment is the most important factor. Making sure you guys are enjoying what you're watching is what this series is all about. So I want to make sure that if by... Let's hit that. Let's go. Go on. That's it. If by rolling down Foot Champs, this series still has high enjoyment and high engagement levels, which I've got ideas of how to make that happen, then that would be great. Now, the way I thought about doing that is, because we only need 11 wins now to auto-qualify for Weekend League, my idea would be this. Every weekend, we go for 11 wins as a minimum, and I just play as many upwards of that as I care to or as I want to. And we take squad battles back on. But instead of opening squad battles rewards, because the squad battles coins are nice, but instead of opening squad battles rewards, we save all of the squad battles rewards and save them until that final week of team of the season. Because during that final week of team of the season, it will be all of the best players in packs. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we open them during the Premier League team of the season. Or maybe we open them during the La Liga team of the season. Or whoever the best team of the season is that fits us, maybe we open them during then. And on top of that, we will also have, at the very least, some silver weekend league rewards and coins keeping the account up. Now what this does and why this might be important is because, first and foremost, is I will still get good returns from weekend league. Maybe it's silver 3, maybe it's silver 2, maybe it's silver 1. Who knows? Who cares? But I'll still get a few good packs to open each week, and we'll still get some good stuff out of it. But like I say, the fact that it will allow me, is that not a foul? The fact that it will allow me so much more time will allow me to create some other fun mini things within this Road to Glory. So, as I say, my aim is to maybe go back to squad battles, start getting top 100 again, assuming I can still get top 100. I haven't played squad battles in such a long time that it might take me a week or two of finishing in Elite 1 before I can get back to understanding the game mechanics offline to actually pull squad battles back into top 100, but saving all the best packs. And what I also wanted to do then is play much more draft on this account. And remember when I talked about the efficiency levels of draft versus foot champs and winning, if I played 40 games of draft, what would my net profit be versus playing 40 games of foot champs? And I haven't tried that yet. I haven't discussed that or discovered that. So that's definitely something that I want to go out there and give a shot at. Go and try and figure out what's going to be. That's a really bad pass. Oh, luck. So much luck. Basically go and figure out if it's going to be as efficient, more efficient, or less efficient to play draft instead of playing foot champs. Because that would be pretty cool. I've got a really, really good draft record, a really good return on draft, and even in the bad draft runs where I finish in the semi-finals or the second round or losing in the final, you still get such good packs and good items in those packs that you can make money over time because you just get so many players so consistently that you just ultimately will get a lot out of it, right? There's rarely a draft where I don't make my money back. In fact, it's very, very, very rare that I've not made money back. Even on those times where you lose in the first round, sometimes you get a draft token, so immediately you get your money back. Sometimes you get like a silver players pack and you end up packing a few league silvers that are worth 3, 4, 5k. Not necessarily straight away either. Sometimes they're worth 3 or 4, 5k a week later or 2 weeks later. But the long-term profit of draft is definitely available to us. Squad battles would give us good returns, 60 to 70,000 coins in terms of coins per week. It would give us good packs per week. And it would allow us time, as I say, it would allow me time. Obviously, I'm going to become a father for the second time. My son's due soon, and that's going to be tough. And squad battles would be considerably easier to play instead of foot champs. And, that might be offside. Yeah, he was offside. And is this guy going to quit, even though that was offside? Jassy Jeff, come on, stick around, bro, stick around. It was offside, bro, it was offside. Yeah, he's sticking around, that's what's up. And, I feel like, what Nick does is Nick dabbles in a little bit of everything all the time. And that's why he's managed to create such an insane club. Right now, I've got his stream open, funnily enough, because I was just watching it before I started recording this video. Right now, Nick's sitting there. He built last night 50, 82 plus rated player packs. And he's opening them now, and he's getting some good stuff. And then once he's got a lot of things, he creates an untradeable ones to watch pack using his already earned untradeable one to watch. So essentially he gets one to watch packs for free, and he's having a great time and he's having fun and he's generating content and engaging content, and that's without having to play foot champs. So I'm very much caught up with trying to understand and decide whether or not foot champs is something. Oh, that was nice. That fake shot was beautiful. Whether or not foot champs is something I want to continue for the rest of the year indefinitely. Now, let's not be silly. Let's not assume that I'm just going to say I'm never playing foot champs anymore. I'm only playing to 11 wins, because there will be some weekends where I end up playing all 40 games. If I'm having a great weekend, I'll carry on playing. If I've got some spare time, I'll carry on playing. But I want to be able to start doing more than clawing for content during the week, because I feel like that's what we do, and forcing, and not forcing, but clawing the content during the week and having no time at all during the weekend. Now, I know, don't get me wrong, I know squad battles is a relatively high time consuming thing, but with the way squad battles works, I can play Saturday's first batch of games on Friday night. I can play both of Saturday's mid batches of games during Saturday and Sunday's first batch of games on Saturday night, and then I can play the final 2 batch of Sunday's games on Sunday night. You know, as long as I don't, you know, I refresh the times better, and it will free up my days. You know, it'll free up my time. And when we talk about, like I say, when we talk about having fun in FIFA, I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun. And I was talking, like I said, I was talking to Nick last night. Imagine this as a game mode in FIFA Ultimate Team, 2v2 Weekend League. I understand why they don't allow a guest in Weekend League, but what the EA don't have, which is bizarre, is the ability in Ultimate Team to play with friends unless you're in the same room on the same console. What a goal. Yeah, so unless you're in the same room on the same console, you can't play. I can't play Ultimate Team with AA. I can't play Ultimate Team with Nick or with Bateson or with Marshall. I can't play Ultimate Team with any of these guys unless I go to their house. That's ludicrous. Imagine a game mode where between Monday and Thursday, it's 2s. So you sign on to your opponent's Ultimate Team. You know, you just join a match lobby with them, and then you search for a game. Make it, you know, maybe a 2v2 divisions in Ultimate Team. That sort of stuff would be fun because you'd have a sense of camaraderie when playing, and you'd be able to have fun with the teams. You'd be able to have fun with players. You know, imagine myself and Skills building a full, a full silver team and just seeing how well we can do in the tournament, the Silver League tournament. You know, that would be fun. The answer to what I want is fun, and I don't feel like Foot Champs is fun, and I feel like I'm putting myself down a rabbit hole with this. I have to take this with a defender. Sorry, dudes. I think there's an objective this week to score a penalty with a defender. So, yeah. I just, you know, going back to squad battles, going back to Bronze Pack method, playing Foot Champs to a low degree where it's not stressful, you know, stress-free, and building our coins up like that, and then playing Foot Champs to a 40-game stretch when we've got the time or when we've got the energy. I feel like that would be a much, much better scenario. Now, we've got our first game, our first win here. You know, this weekend's going to be tough for me because it's almost 6 o'clock already. That was my first game on Friday. League SBCs are coming at 6, which means I'm going to have a busy night up to around 10:30, which means I'm not going to have played many games today. So during Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be forcing games in, and I hate forcing games in. Wait, was there... Did I already do it? I don't even know. Was there not? Oh, I thought there was. I was watching someone stream and said that there was an objective for scoring with a goalkeeper. A defender, a penalty. But anyway, you know, what we made from Foot Champs this weekend league, the video that you just saw, we made about 300,000 coins, give or take, from our rewards. Buying and selling that one to watch Salah for profit, I made 150,000 coins. So in one trade, and I'm not saying those trades are easy to come by, but in one trade, I made 50% of the revenue that I made from a good set of Weekend League Elite 3 rewards. So why are we as a community burning so much time in Foot Champs for such unrewarding rewards when we could spread ourselves over all the game modes, getting efficient rewards from everywhere, efficient squad builders, efficient SBCs, efficient squad battles, efficient Foot Champs, efficient draft, efficient divisions, and just be efficient with how we play. I've said efficient about 1 million times, I apologise. And go from there and build our club from there. You know, I look at my club and I'm happy with what I've got. I think we've got a good team. I think we've got a good basis, a good foundation for when Team of the Season comes, because that's my favourite time of the year. But in the meantime, if we start getting top 100 in squad battles again, let's say top 50. I know I'm good enough for top 50. Let's say we start getting top 50 each week. So I'll save the 100k pack. The 65k coins will go in. We'll open the mega packs. So what we'll do is every pack from now on, that is 50k or above, so 50s, 100s and 125s, we'll save them. Everything that's lower, we'll open it. So if I start getting, let's say there's 10 weeks till team of the season. I don't know how many there are, but let's say there's 10 weeks till team of the season, and we get top 50 every time. That'll be 10 100k packs saved, 650,000 coins earned, on top of, again, let's say, for argument's sake, that we get the silver 2 each week, which is the 11 wins, and it will probably be more because I usually get 11 wins by 13 or 14 games, so it's very unlikely that I won't have time to play 20 games or so. But again, for argument's sake, let's say we get there. So that will then give us another 15,000 coins for 10 more weeks. That'll be another 150,000 coins, plus all the match coins that we'll be earning, plus another mega pack and another rare gold pack per week. And who knows, if we go silver 1, the 20k coins, the mega pack and the jumbo premium gold players pack is even better. We play some more drafts, we do the SBCs, and we get a little bit of everything. And although we'll spend less time playing the actual game on the actual account, we'll get more out of it. You know, we'll have fun. I'll be able to build fun squads to take into DKT because I'm not stressed about playing the weekend league this weekend. We'll be able to build a fun squad to take into divisions. We'll be able to build a fun squad in a draft. I know I already do some drafts and I know I have Draft of Glory, but playing more drafts on this account will be fun. We could build fun squads to take into squad battles. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even have to show any of the squad battles gameplay. That won't even bother you guys. You guys will just see draft and weekend league to lower ends, and we'll try and do some fun stuff in the meantime. I don't know. I'm basically lost. I felt like I found my feet. Or I felt like I found my feet over the last 2 weeks, and I thought, you know, we've got 2 back-to-back elites again since we started trying, which is great. And we got good rewards, which is obviously fantastic. We've got a great team, but what's the point of me stressing for Elite 3 Weekend League again, or Elite 2 or Elite 1, God forbid I get Elite 1 again, when what we get in return doesn't change anything. It doesn't make the game more fun by getting these awesome players. So, I don't know, dudes. I apologise for being a Debbie Downer on this part of the video. I apologise for not really knowing what content I want to create from the Road to Glory, but FIFA is in a bad spot right now. You know, the views show that. The views on the Road to Glory, even as early as a month ago, we were getting 100,000 views a video, and now we're lucky if we get 50 to 60,000 views a video. And I know that, I know part of that is because of the content I've been producing, but I know a lot of that is due to people just not playing FIFA, and so not watching FIFA. I also understand that it's due to a fact that on this Road to Glory, I haven't advanced or moved forwards in such a long period of time because I can't, because it's too hard. It takes so much time to upgrade to the next player that it's just 2-3 weeks of just playing with the same team over and over again to upgrade to the next player. So yeah, I apologise that this is a bit of a down chat, but this game isn't fun to play, and this game isn't fun to watch. And I think EA need to do something to bring the fun back, because people are leaving this game by the masses. And when, like, there was a thread on Reddit yesterday at 7 PM on Thursday, the 2 biggest FIFA streamers were streaming Fortnite. That speaks volumes. When your biggest content creators are not playing this game anymore, Nick's Road to Glory barely plays Foot Champs anymore. My Road to Glory, I've only just started playing Foot Champs again. You've got A9 Skills and Fuji who keep playing, but they are obviously exceptional players, so they play to a high standard of FIFA. It's a bit different for them. You get Bateson and Marshall, both stopped their Road to Glory. You've got the 2 biggest streamers don't even stream FIFA as much anymore. Like, the game's in a dire state. And I honestly, I sit here and I think to myself, why waste the whole weekend playing Foot Champs, getting frustrated, not getting frustrated, whatever, having to play those games, edit those games, render those games, upload those games, and waste all of that time, like waste my whole weekend to play a game that nobody even watches anyway. And not nobody, because like I say, there's still like 50 or 60,000 of you here watching, but I would rather, for the 50 or 60,000 of you that are here, I'd rather do a few more creative things on the account and lessen the amount of output that I get, but give you better content. So, I don't know, I'd be very interested to hear your guys' opinions and thoughts and feedback on this subject. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.